Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to work on the rear differential on candy cane. We're actually going to work on cleaning up the brakes and installing new axle seals. And I've got a little tip I want to share with you about how to do these axle seals. So let's go take a look at what we got going on. I've done the passenger side. We're going to go do the driver's side, and I'm going to bring y'all along with me and let you watch as I do it. The wind's blowing, so you may get some wind noise in here, but I've already cleaned this side up and installed the new seal, and everything's looking real good on this side. So we'll go around here to the other side so you can see what I was starting with. This side's actually a little bit worse than the other side was. So anyway, we're going to get that all cleaned up, and we're going to install a new axle seal, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that axle seal when we get ready to install it. Alright, so I got a little trick I want to show you. Got a trick I want to show you on this axle bearing before we put it in. A friend of mine I worked with named Jeremy, he said in the past he's packed grease behind this seal, and it'll help with any future leaks, where if the axle grease runs back up to the bearing like it will, the grease keeps it from going to the seal all the way, so it kind of deflects it, and it keeps the seal working better. So we're going to pack this with grease, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so this is what the inside of the bearing I pulled off looks like, or the bearing seal. So inside of this bearing seal is there's nothing in here. There's an open void here, and that usually traps the gear oil. When it comes up here, it just bounces off of this and stays inside, and this seals around the axle. So what I've done is I packed that full of grease, and that keeps any of the gear oil from getting to the actual seal itself. So the grease will hit this, the gear oil will hit the grease and just bounce back off of it, and it just is an added step of protection to prevent leaks from occurring. So we're going to get this seal put back in, and then I'll show you what that looks like. There's the ring gear for the differential. We're putting 14 gears in this thing now. I'm trying to get this done today. But we'll go get this seal put back in, and we'll go from there. Alright, this is what the seal looks like in there. You see that the grease is right on the inside there. Axle bearings right in there. And the wheel cleaned up really good. Here's a before picture. And here's what it looks like now. So it cleaned up good. This is plenty good enough for making your brakes work. It's just gonna get covered in brake dust anyway. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and this was just a quick deal on installing the axle seals on this 12-bolt C10 rear end. If you haven't, hit the subscribe, check that like, and there's some channels on my homepage. You want to scroll down, hit some of those channels, check them out. A bunch of great channels on there. So thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you on the next video.